So that were the 5 tips on conquering your fear. And I would love to hear from you guys, because you are young people who are taking this great adventure of having your own band. And how is it for you with fear? Do you experience it, or is it all rainbows and daisies?
I don't think that we have tried having some fear in the band yet, but we have. Yeah,
there's always like, what if we aren't cool? What if we get like bullied for the thing we do? I guess.
You know, the first gig that we ever had. We are very young, and we came to this place, and we had to play with 5 other bands, and they were all in their 40s, and they had kids, and they were these guys with tattoos and piercings, and they looked very cool, and we were very scared, and I think I had a bit of fear.
Plus, it was going on like television.
Because we had never tried anything before, but we just gave it our best, and
I think we just jump into it.
Yeah. So that was because I wanted to ask you for advice for Kate. On how to, go through her fear. Yeah. Would it be just jump into it?
I would say jump into the fear. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to.
I think if you do the things that you said, you also, thought about it enough so that you're ready to jump into it.
Okay. I would like to say that probably you will, in the future, have to make a decision, which I wish that you will actually have to make that decision. Should we go for a boring 9-to-5 jobs, or should we become a full-time musicians? And I think that this is when you will have a lot of fear to actually.
But can I say something?
Of course.
I think I only think it's good that you experience fear, because when you experience fear, you know it's something that you want to do. I think if you don't experience this feeling, you don't care about it. But if you fear, you know that you really want it, and
That is very wise. That was almost like wisdom of the week.
We will have the wisdom of the week, but before we have the wisdom of the week, we have another segment on the way.
Which is
your segment, and Dennis will play it.
Say what? Boop, 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 boop. It's bullshit of the week.
Okay, guys, so we are back, and I realized that you can still see us on TV when we are moving and doing stuff. Yes, it doesn't disappear. We are disappearing on the radio, but we are still on TV unless our wonderful team, Vladimir, will maybe put something, cover us or just show us in our natural habitat, which is, doing weird things. But today, for the bullshit of the week, I would like to cover a topic briefly, hopefully, because we don't have that much time. A topic that I wanted to cover already 2 months ago when I was still working, and this is about influencer marketing. So guys, I think especially you young guys, okay, why do I refer to you? It's like young team and the oldies. Okay, and Dennis, the oldies. No. I think we are actually the oldest millennials, so we know some, shit. We know Facebook, we know Instagram. The thing is that, of course, now, influencers everywhere are huge, and companies are using influencers to promote the products and all this kind of things. And we hear more and more that actually this influencer marketing is bullshit. And I had a personal experience with influencer marketing when I started to think about it. Okay, this thing is just marketing for me. Will I buy something because I see a guy on YouTube telling me that this is great, or will I buy something because I see a girl posting it on Instagram? I actually don't think so. Actually, I have a question for you. Are you easy to be influenced by the influencers on YouTube or Instagram or something?
I hate to say it, but I guess I am.
Really?
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay, I might have some sad news for you very, very soon.
But it's not like, you know, they have cool shoes and I'm like, oh, I have to buy those too. But, you know, if I'm searching through the web and see something I want, and they, I don't know, I think it's, I don't know what to say.
Okay,
I get influenced very easily.
I will tell you that's why this market for influencer marketing is so huge, because I will quote now, globally, influencer marketing spend is up to $8.5 billion in 2019. This is how much companies are spending on influencers to promote their products, and the industry is forecast to hit up 10 billion in 2020. So it's a huge market, but New York-based cybersecurity company, CHEQ, what a weird name, guys. Just get this. Why are you having abbreviation? Check, has worked with University of Baltimore, and this is what they found out, that at least 15% of the influencers' followers are fake, defrauding businesses that pay influencers for their followers. The level of fraud in campaigns is expected to reach 1.5 billion by 2020. So from all this money, this 10 billion that companies are spending, they are wasting 1.5 billion because they are investing in influencers who are not really influencers because their following is fake. And I will tell you that there are 3 reasons why I think influencer marketing is bullshit. Number 1, exactly this. Do you know that it is so easy to buy yourself likes on Facebook or views on YouTube? It's like basically one click, you pay $50 and suddenly you have 10,000 views on your YouTube video. You can also buy fake influencers, and I don't know who the hell are those fake influencers. I suspect those are just, like bots or robots or whatever, or very, very busy people who are operating hundreds of accounts. So basically, you can within 5 hours have 10,000 views on your video on YouTube that you paid for, of course. So anyone who has so many views and suddenly got it just within one day, that's suspicious. So that's number 1. I think it's bullshit because it became a business. So now you look like you are an influencer because you bought yourself those likes and those views. The other thing is that having a huge followership really means that you have influence on someone, or you just have a followership. I don't know if you heard about it, but there is a girl on Instagram. Her name is Ari, I think. We will have a nice picture for that for TV. And the girl has 2.6 million followers on Instagram. That's a lot, right?
Yeah, that's a lot.
She was trying to launch her clothing fashion line, and all she had to do was to sell 36 T-shirts. That's all. So the company will pick up, and start to produce the T-shirts. She couldn't sell 36 pieces of clothing with 2.6 million followers. So now the question is, if you have a lot of followers, does it mean that you are an influencer? That's a question for you guys.
No, I guess not.
Okay, that's a straight answer from Morten.
No.
Is followership translate into influence?
I think the moment that you follow something on social media, you kind of have an influence in one way or another. Yeah.
Well, I would agree and disagree. Marta, what do you think? Is followership an influence?
Well, it depends how we, what the influence means. Because I can follow something and then I can see something and then it can be like it can piss me off or something. That's some sort of influence as well. So I would say that what you say, Cecil, that once you follow something and it comes to your feed, it can influence you. I believe to a big degree it is true. because the information that you are bombarded with can influence you in so many different ways. It doesn't mean it will influence you to buy something, but it influences your thoughts, it influences your mood, it influences, your attention. So I think to some degree, from that point of view, I would agree. But it doesn't translate in the way, like you said, that just because you have a huge followership as an influencer doesn't mean that you are actually able to influence those people to purchase decisions.
Yeah, I think this is fantastic what you said, guys. Thank you for this, because the whole purpose of marketing through influencers is to sell the product, right? But if you influence my thoughts, or like, oh my God, you're so stupid, and I look at your Instagram or whatever, and I don't buy because I see you use something, that's a very bad spent money by the company. So I agree. For instance, I use a lot of LinkedIn because I'm old. So, no, I'm not that old. I'm older. So I see a lot of influencers there. It's a different kind of genre of influencers. People who will tell you how to influence others to start your business, or influencers who are giving you tips about stuff. The only influence they have on me is they piss me off, because I see the same message, just the other talking head, and I'm just getting pissed. It is an influence. You are right. But will I buy anything from them? No freaking way. So that is the distinction, I think, and it's a good one. The last thing, and this is the story you are coming back to, and I'm wrapping up, is that influencers get money for promoting your product. So I was working in a company when we were looking into using some YouTube influencers to make a review of our product, right? And we thought it's an organic thing. So basically you say, we will send you a product for free and you will use it, you will make a short video, and then we would like you to honestly, not like scripted, honestly tell us what you think about it. And one guy said, yeah, great. And two guys sent back emails through their managers saying that for that they will take 40 to 50,000 kronas. They will make actually a video. They will put 2 posts on Instagram. So basically you have a price and you have what you will get for that price. All fine, but I don't imagine they will say, I don't like this product when I pay them 40,000, right? So if they take the money, they are somehow obliged to say the product is fantastic. Yeah. And then I realized, okay, this is horseshit. Many times I was looking at YouTube, people reviewing products and saying this is great. And I'm like, yeah, but if you got money for that, then what the hell are you supposed to say? I don't like it. It sucks. Don't buy it. So closing up my golden thoughts, Cecil, be careful with the influencers, because I think this is a topic for a whole program, but I think many times we are looking at bullshit. They are not influencers, they are mediapreneurs. That's a new title for those guys.
A super wise wisdom of the week. Wisdom.
I don't know how this jingle sets up the mood for the wisdom of the week. It makes
very
it
dreamy.
kind of sarcastic.
You think so?
Well, let's see. Okay, so I thought, which wisdom of the week should I use with you guys? I had a couple to choose between. But I was thinking, I just recently stumbled upon a quote which was saying, don't look into the resources you have, but how resourceful you are. And I just thought about it because you guys are young people. As you've mentioned, you're still in high school, and you have managed already to do things like record songs, and that is paid. you have to pay for this kind of things. And I am thinking that this is such a great inspiration for people, because if you only look at the resources you have right now, you can always find an excuse of why not to do something, why not to make your dreams come true. So I am just thinking, look at how resourceful you are and how you can actually get those resources. What do you think about it, guys?
Yeah, I think if you have a goal, you need to work for it. You know, we're in high school. We didn't have a lot of money to get the recording.
Exactly. What bank did you rob to?
We won't so.
Okay, yeah.
No,
that would be kind of implying. Okay, sorry.
But we had to scrap the money together. Work for the money. You know. To get where we had enough to get this recording, and I think you need to do that. You need to set yourself some goals.
You have to set some high expectations for yourself sometimes, and also have some ambitions. Where you're going? Are you just gonna be where you are the whole time, or you're gonna explore and have some goals you can achieve?
Because I never really thought about. Not trying to reach for my goal at all, and we also get told that's also dumb, maybe to not have a plan B or something. But I guess sometimes you just gotta go for it.
Yeah, because, in your position, it is super easy to make an excuse. Like, okay, we are just in high school. We don't have money to spend on recording songs, maybe we'll play gigs, or you can be more like, this whiny, like, oh, probably we could have a song, but we don't have money. And then you only see this kind of thing. You guys managed to, as you said, rob a bank and have the money. And now you have a professionally recorded songs. And now you are having a video coming up. And it's an investment, but it's very simple to make excuses for yourself. Like, we are just kids, of course we are cool kids, but come on, we have to figure out, or someone has to, send us money from, or we have to sign a record deal, for instance. Maybe you would be like, we have to sign a record deal because otherwise we have no way to record those songs. So I think it's really impressive that you were actually so resourceful without having that many resources.
Yeah. We got to say we got the video for free from a guy, from one of our friends who is amazing, August.
Okay.
Shout out.
Hello.
He's amazing.
He's amazing, and
Yeah, okay, so I say hello, August, and they say shout out, and this is where the generation gap is very visible. Yes. Shout out to August.
No, stop it right now.
Right. I know shout out, I just don't use it.
Well, I hope that this wisdom is also helpful for you, Kate, and all the best of luck with your new initiative. We hope that we have helped you a little bit with the tips for the fear, but also that this quote can be inspiring for you.
And we hope that it's not a brothel, because that would be illegal. The initiative, remember?
I don't know if it's illegal in every country.
Okay.
Dennis doesn't know either. Okay.
Come on, Dennis.
Maybe it is legal in some countries. I don't know. Anyhow, Kate, all the best of luck with your initiative. And now we are ready for the surprise of the week.
Yeah.
G.
From the left field.
Wow.
Is that my oi or your oi?
Well, last time you said it was yours, but I
Yes.
think it's actually mine.
Yes, because now I listened to it again and I'm like, I think it's you.
And I was thinking like, wow, that's so amazing that we both recorded oi oi oi. It's not like a very standard thing to record, because we were not recording together. We were taking turns in recording. So anyhow, it's a very interesting jingle. Thank you, Dave.
Yes.
From Super Moon Studio for doing that for us.
shout out.
Yes.
Hello, Dave. Shout out. Okay, you are better in that than I. Yes. Well, now we will give our listeners and viewers, because we tend to forget that we are also looked upon through the TV video part of it.
That's why I many times look like this, because I noticed that I do something weird with an arm. So sorry for that, guys.
Yes. Shout out. Okay. Well, the thing is that right now we would like each one of you guys to tell 3 stories about yourselves, where 2 of them are true and 1 is fake.
Yeah.
And we will try to guess which is the fake one, because you know each other, so you might know those stories about yourself, so it would not be so fair. But we will be the ones
Judging.
which is the fake one.
Yeah.
Cecil, do you want to go?
Yeah, I can start. I'm very bad at this. Well, none of my stories are very spectacular, but okay, here, let's
But
go.
2 are fake.
Yeah, 2 are fake and 1 is true.
Yeah.
Okay, the first story is...
It was supposed to be...
What?
Is it 2 fake and 1 true?
Yeah, no.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
yes.
It was supposed to be
Yes, I have
2
one.
true. 2 true and 1 fake.
Oh, no.
You have to... Okay, we have to set the rules. We have to set the rules. So is it 2 true or 2 fake?
I have 1 true story.
1
and I
true
have
story,
2
fake.
2
yeah,
fake
2
stories.
Okay, is that the same for you?
No, I think I have the opposite.
Okay, so now we will make it very complex.
Okay.
So we will have to guess which is the true one for Cecil and which is the fake one for Morten.
Yeah.
We will manage.
We will manage.
We will
Okay.
manage.
What a great start.
Yes,
Okay.
awesome.
Okay, so the first story. Well, I got to work one day, and at the end of the day, it was at a kindergarten. So there are many children, and the parents came to pick them up, and then I locked the door after they go home, and I realized that I have, what it's called in English, bled through, and my, menstruation, and I got it all over my pants, and I didn't realize until all the parents were gone, and then I realized, oh, that was why they looked so weird at me, and I bled through, and none of them said anything to me. So that was the first story.
Okay.
And
that was not supposed to be spectacular, guys, so I don't know what would be the spectacular stories. Oh my God.
Okay, and the second story is that one time I went to in a center, a mall, a big mall we have, and there was this, kind of beauty competition going on, and I was like 14 years old, and I thought it was very cool, and I want to be like one of the cool kids. So I got up there, and they gave me some makeup on and some high heels, and then we have to do a catwalk, and it was all for fun, but it was also on television, and on local television, and then we had to go a catwalk, and then I had to go out, and it was very fun, but I was not used to go in high heels, so I just made like a spin at the end of the catwalk, and I just fell down on the floor. Yeah, it was very embarrassing.
Live on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was 14 years old, and all my friends laughed at me. Okay, and the third one is that recently I just got my license card. And
for the
driving license. Yeah, driving license. And license card. Yeah, driving license. And the first time I was in the car all by myself, I ended up what is this called? Køre over.
Driving over.
Driving. Yeah, I ended up driving over my neighbor's cat, and it was like the cat was like 13 years old, and it was not very good, and
Did it
was
die?
terrifying. No, it didn't die, but I drove past his tail. So yeah, I'm sorry to my neighbors. It was terrible. I didn't know what to do. I just sat in the car like for 1 hour and called everybody, the neighbors and my parents, and I didn't know what to do. And the cat, yeah, that were the 3 of the stories.
Is the cat alive?
Yeah, it's alive, but without a tail, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
2 are fake.
2 are fake and 1 is true.
1 is true. I would like to say that because there is no mall in Middelfart.
What? No.
Is there a mall in Middelfart?
No, it's Kolding Store Center, in Kolding.
Okay, there is a mall. Okay,
yeah.
so maybe that is
I would
true.
say that the cat story is fake. That would be my guess.
Although
One of
I
them.
wasn't so petrified because cats, they live only till 10, 12, 15. So, yeah, but you think it's fake?
I think it's fake. And then, so the true one, I would say maybe the first one.
The blood massacre? Okay, so you think it's the first one.
I think it's the first or the second one, but
So Marta, what is your final decision? What is the true story?
Okay, I'll stick with the second one as the true one.
I will also say second one.
It's the first one.
Oh, my first gut feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've never been a model. I'm too little, and yeah.
Okay, so guys, like if this would be a game, I would be really disappointed in our team, Marta. So let's try to
Let's try to get it right this time. Okay, Morten, your stories.
Yeah, so this one is 2 true and 1 fake.
2 true and 1 fake,
Yeah,
and we
let's do
have
that.
to figure out which one is the fake one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna start off with a blood massacre as well, I guess. We were some guys having a small party, like 4 or 5 guys.
Little Kalaset.
Yeah. No, actually not.
Always
small.
without the girl. They always
No,
party
actually,
without
it's
me.
not. None of the guys were from the color set. It's some other guys, and we had snaps. I guess you know what that is.
I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yes,
We had a
yes.
lot of those, and we ended up running naked through a mark. I guess
A field?
Field.
a field. Yeah, a
cornfield.
field. And by the time we got back, and I don't remember this, I've been told this, I had to put my pants on because I was drunk and I ended up like falling backwards into a wall, but it was like the corner of the wall. So at the brick, like a brick wall. So I had fell down like this with my ass like down.
No.
And next morning I wake up. The guys come and get me up because I was really drunk. I was put to bed early. They wake up and I was like, oh damn, I have this pain in my ass. And they lift up my underpants and they just see like a lot of blood.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because of the time is running out, we will just quickly jump to the second story.
Yes, second story.
Yes.
So, do you know Johnny Madsen? Is John
Dennis,
Monsen?
no?
John Monsen. John
Yes.
Monsen is actually an old Danish singer that was really popular once. So we were at a bar and this drunk guy comes over to me and asks me about guitars and stuff because I've been talking about my friends with that. And he ended up buying us beer and all that. And I asked him, well, what's your guitar and stuff? And we ended up talking about his work, and it turns out he was the guitarist for John Monsen. That's a pretty big one.
A little celebrity,
Yeah,
huh?
a little celebrity.
And the last one?
And the last one. So I was in the city of Vejle.
Great city.
And again,
Vejle! Woohoo.
and again, I was drunk, and I
Once again.
and I chose to have this sea running through the.
Yes.
Yeah. So I chose to like swim the whole thing in a night.
Okay, so now we have to say which one is true.
Yeah.
I would say the first one.
No, which one is fake?
Fake.
The one which one is fake.
Yeah.
So
The third one.
I would then say, if Morten's mom, if you've ever had any doubts about
Mom,
his
get it.
drinking, then I guess that ship has sailed.
He does that quite some.
Yeah, sometimes.
But I would say that the fake one is the second one.
I would say the third one.
Yeah, second or the third one, but
Yeah, I would say let's put the eggs strategically into baskets, so then we win something. So you say it's second, I say the third one.
Yeah, it's the last one that's fake.
Yeah, because I thought, who the hell would like to swim the whole goddamn thing? I live in Vila, I've seen it.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for coming here today and joining us at the studio. It has been a pleasure.
It was awesome.
And, Dennis, are we out? Yeah? Is that the time has passed? Are we? No?
5 seconds.
5 seconds we have. Okay.
Bye, guys. Hello.
Bye.
Hello and
Shout
shout out.
Shout out.